Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to day 5 of the Mountain Culture Advent Box. We have, surprise, surprise, an oat cream IPA, another hazy, yay. 7.1%, and it's called Always, No, Sometimes. So, yeah, weird name. Pretty cool can artwork, very trippy. There's a few magic mushrooms on there by the looks. Cockatoo thrown in amongst some flowers and all a heap of rainbow colours. So yeah, let's read what it says on the back. Let us take you on a little trip to a dream world where giant berries float past like sugary balloons and everything smells faintly of dessert. For this special Advent Oat Cream IPA, we tracked down the elusive Balmer hop with its sweet, ripe strawberries and teamed it up with Mosaic for a hit of juicy blueberry. Then, because moderation isn't really our thing, we went back for a second helping and double dry hopped it with both. The result, a strawberries and cream fantasy, so creamy and silky. It's hard to believe it's real. Sure, it's what a dietitian might call a sometimes food, but we won't judge you if you go back for a second. We did. Cool. So yeah, Balmer hop. I haven't had much of Balmer. It is a little bit rare. I dare say wherever it's grown, it's just not really in large supplies yet. But yeah, when I did have it, I got like some, yeah, sort of some mixed berry character, like grassiness. I think maybe even peach or something like that. But let's get into it anyway. I've already poured it for the photo. Apologies for my lateness tonight. I'm actually doing Saturday's beers on very, very early Sunday morning. But yeah, just had one of those days. So yeah, it had quite the head on it. It was all the way up to the top of the glass, but sort of died down a bit now. Very bright orange colour. I would say medium body and sort of in between cloudy and hazy. Light carbonation. Yeah, that's about it on appearance. Let's go with. Ooh. Hey, you're definitely getting some berry. Smells quite sweet but tart at the same time. Some orange, some tangerine. But yeah, strawberry's huge. It's like a little bit earthy as well. Yeah, it just smells like that's a good thing about some of these different hops. It just gives the beer a completely different like note. I mean, I get so sick of hazies all the time, but at least if they got different hops in them, it makes them slightly different. I'm glad I had a shower before I come on here tonight, or else I would have been like, my bloody kettle fucked up a couple of weeks ago, but every now and then it works, and yeah, it's like I just keep putting up with it, but I just need to fuck it off and buy a new one. So every time I go to have a coffee, it's like the kettle only works like probably 20% of the time. So I've been like boiling water on the cooktops and shit instead. Cheers, Phil. You missed my videos earlier on. Hope you're well. I seen you in Drew's. You're on miscellaneouses, but I went on there. I was actually on the panel, but it was after you'd left. I seen you in the chat. Hope you're well. Yeah, you sort of get like a creamy. I mean, it probably has lactose in it, this beer. I'll see if it says anything about that. Yeah. Being an oat cream IPA, they generally have like oats, flaked wheat, lactose. Sometimes they'll even have like an inclusion of like vanilla. So yeah, that's where you're getting that creaminess from. So yeah, like a candied strawberry and cream. You can sort of see why they've yeah, it smells like that. Yeah, I did what did I do? I did four beers from bracket and then I went live on Twitch, I think. I was on, yeah, Drewey's panel for a while. I don't know, it's been a bit of a forgettable day, to be honest. I did sit outside in the sun for a while, which was really good. Just hanging with the dogs. But yeah, I've sort of been sleeping on and off, and it just seems to be a regular thing now. I'm absolutely exhausted throughout the week, and it gets to the weekend, and I sort of keep going for little naps, trying to catch up. Oh yeah, cool. Carving up the dance floor, were you? What were you dancing to, Kylie Minogue? Three-piece band, cool. I always love going to live music. Just don't see enough of it here now. I mean, if you live in Melbourne in the suburbs and that, you see it, but a lot of the country towns got fucked over. A lot of the pubs to survive had to put in pokey machines and they fucked off all the live music and all that sort of stuff. Ah, this beer smells good. I need to try it. So I haven't scheduled my other Christmas beer tonight, but I probably will do it just because I felt so tired and out of it and wasn't really feeling up to it. I just scheduled this one, but yeah, I don't know. I feel all right now, so I'll probably do the other. I don't want to fall behind with these beers, so the other one's a Baltic Porter, so I thought I'll do this one first and see how I feel. Let's get into it. Cheers. And welcome in to the people who are watching but not chatting yet. Wow. Strawberry. That is probably the most strawberry forward beer from hops I've ever had. It's amazing that a hop can bring out a character of a fruit and just make it taste like the actual fruit is in the beer. ABV is 7.1%, known as an oat cream IPA. So it's got your four main ingredients that beer have, like water, malt, yeast, and hops. But then it has lactose, which is sort of like a milk sugar, and then it'd have like oats that you have for like your cereal, and yeah, like flaked wheat, which is sort of like just think of like wheat bix or like crushed up. That's what sort of those two ingredients they seem to have in hazy IPAs. Seems to give them that body and that color and the creaminess and that. Cheers to Sam and Smokey. Nearly got nicked, but I did get a ticket. I was lost and went the wrong way, and the copper just wanted to get me. Yeah. Power Trooper. Blues and 60s. Cool. Yeah, it's good when they have a bit of a mix. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, like considering it's just strawberry character from the hop, it's amazing how strong the flavour is. Like you would nearly think that it's got like strawberries in the brew or like a strawberry puree or something. They've nailed it like by saying that it, yeah, very similar to strawberries and cream. My only criticism is it's a bit sweet. We all know my thoughts on hazies of late, so if they're really sweet as well, that doesn't help. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the hop character. I just like that it's different. You're not getting all the usual suspects. It's more sort of berry forward and yeah, let's pour some more anyway. It reminds me of one of the newer Chili Peppers records had sort of artwork similar to that. It reminds me of it. It was something the Dream Canteen or some shit. One of their latest albums. They brought out two in the 1 year. So I cooked up a chicken Kiev for dinner. I had baked potatoes, I had roast carrots, and I had peas. And I had just like a sort of a regular gravy just splashed over everything. Very nice. Only criticism is when I cooked the Kievs, most of the garlic fucking splashed out and went into the pan. So I lost most of it. And the carrots were probably a little overcooked. Oh yeah. No worries, dude. Appreciate the quick pop in. Hit the old thumbs up. Same applies to everyone. Give me a like, please. Oh, shit. Yeah, it was quite warm today in South Victoria. It's good that we're finally getting some summer weather. I just need my lawn mowed again and then the weather to stay like this and then it'll dry out and we won't have to worry about the fucker for a while. Yep. Come on, Jackie. My little dog's all of a sudden got a fear of like jumping on and off the bed. I think I've talked about it on a stream before, but I reckon when I haven't been home, he's got caught maybe in the quilt and hurt himself. So now it's like he's developed this little fear. and he just like stands there and whimpers and like wants help. it's it's annoying because he's got like a really good leap. Like as far as dogs go, he's a dog that's got like a fucking elite level leap, and now he's scared. Come, buddy. You can get down. You don't need my help. Come on. Come, bud. Up on the couch. You'll be right. He's just standing there looking at me. You'll hear him go. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't feeling up to these beers tonight, but a couple of sips in and I'm back, baby. It's just when you're like constantly tired and you go in and out of having sleeps and you just feel like shit. You just don't feel like doing anything. And just the thought of doing another beer review, I was just like, oh, can't be fucked. But then I had a shower and thought, well, I don't want to fall behind. Just push through it, and you have a sip of it, and it's a tasty beer, and it's like it's all good. Just relax, bro. Yeah, hopefully we get another good day tomorrow. I'll be up for sitting out in the garden again, the Garden of Eden. I want to get a hammock. Got a couple of massive trees right down the back of the yard. I reckon it'd be awesome just getting that, like a really big hammock that me and the dogs could lay in. Try and get it so it's sort of facing towards the I want it to face towards the west so you can lay there in the afternoon and get the sun. That'd be cool. Damn, it's not good. Just keep fighting, bro. Keep fighting. Yeah. It's just something really, I don't know, it's almost like a primal thing. Just being able to sit down and like face towards the sun in an afternoon as it's starting to go down, and it's sort of like sitting around a campfire. There's something primal about it. Takes us back to the days of being a caveman. I definitely miss my hometown though, as far as like sunrises and sunsets go and that, just because it was on the coast. So much better when you're on the coast when it comes to that shit. Has anyone done anything exciting this weekend apart from Phil carving up the dance floor? I was considering going to Melbourne today, but yeah, I woke up and I was just like, just couldn't be bothered with the train travel. I reckon I would have kept falling asleep as well. So my next purchase, I'm going to try one of those. I've heard quite a few people talking about those Dorilla butterfly pillows. They're the ones that it sort of like carves out ergonomic sort of pillow where your head like perfectly rests right in the middle, and the rest of the pillow's sort of built around it to sort of house your shoulders and your neck and your head and that in a correct position. I'm hoping something like that's going to help with my sleep. Just good for the posture, sort of, eliminates, like, it's better for your airways and that, less chance you're gonna be snoring and having fucking issues where you're waking up all the time. I'm just trying anything I can because, I'm just sick of being tired all the time. Yeah, the shame with going so late tonight is most of the Aussie peeps that have been watching most of my Advent reviews, they'd all be in bed. Been getting some good numbers in a lot of the like weeknight reviews and stuff. It's been good. Plenty of chat, plenty of banter. Yeah, cool. Probably a weight off your shoulders, like just relaxed. Like, you're doing something fun and just makes you feel sort of, I don't know, a bit. It's always good to do something when you're having a shit time. It's always good to get out there and have a bit of fun and just take your mind off shit and sort of let loose a bit. Cheers, Evie. Good to see you, mate. Thought you'd be in bed by now. Yeah, cool. That's what you want in a pub, just like a good number of people, not overly packed. Just a fair few people, like good crowd that you can just have a chat to and sort of make friends easily. Is it a pub you go to very often? Yeah, I definitely reckon I'll do that next Christmas beer. I feel a bit better now. Thank God it's not a hazy. If it was a hazy, I'd just be like, because I did the 4 bracket beers today. 3 out of the 4 were hazies, and then this is a hazy. It's like, for fuck's sake, just give me something different, please. So yeah, thankfully the next Christmas beer, the Carwin Cellars one, is by a Tasmanian brewery, and it's a dark beer. It's a Baltic porter. So looking forward to it because they do good lagers. This brewery. Phil was carving it up. He was like James Brown, the sex machine. Yeah. It's like you feel sorry for the pubs because it's not their fault the prices are so fucked. It's the government. Like, I honestly don't know how a lot of pubs and craft breweries and that survive these days. The tax is just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, cool. I always like looking at stuff like that just to see, the surroundings and what it looks like on the outside and the inn and what beers they had on tap and their food. I feel like it'll get to a stage where I'll get some decent equipment and start doing more out and about stuff. Um, yeah, it'll definitely be a thing as my channel goes forward. Like, down the track. But yeah, ideally, I want to live somewhere else to where I live now, so I can do more of that stuff. Goodbye, beer. You've served me well. See, there's a pub here that's just been newly renovated and it looks really good, all the work they've done. And they now got live music there tonight, just like a chick that's a real good singer and a guitar guy. Apparently, they're real good, but like I'd love to go to that sort of thing, but I just know the demographic that's going to be there and I just hate it. It'd just be all these young fucking rough cunts that get into the gear and drinking cruises and stuff, and it's just I just know it wouldn't be my scene. We had a wine bar, like a piano bar, wine bar sort of place here in town for a while, and it was meant to be unreal, and I just never got a chance to go to it. It was only open for like a year or so. It seemed to be doing well, but yeah, they reckon they just weren't doing quite well enough to keep it going. But yeah, it would have been my sort of place, I reckon. You'd just rock up there and you'd sit in like a booth sort of thing with your mates, and there'd be person at the piano singing and playing, or like some sort of singer while there's a piano person in the background, and then everyone would just be singing in the room. Like that's cool. Yeah, it's fucked. In Australia, a craft brewery, every time they sell a beer, 50% of that beer goes to tax. So they're only making, you've got the actual cost of the product, 50% of the whole thing going to government for taxes, and then there's this tiny margin for profit. So shit. It just makes you think, well, is it really worth all the fucking hard work? Might have to go take a photo of this other beer and set up the other stream. Woo! Oh, shit. What did you have for dinner, Evie? I tell you what, I could have went dessert tonight. If I had some sort of desserty option, I would have went it. Would have been unreal smashing into like a tiramisu or something like that. Creme brulee, a pavlova, chalky mud cake. I'm just not a real ice cream person. I've just always sort of thought ice cream was a bit overrated. Like it's pretty cool when you go to like a proper ice cream shop and you pick out all the exotic flavors and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just not one for buying ice cream much at the supermarket and having a tub at home and getting into it all the time. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys, and I'll start the new one. So come and join us over there. It'll be probably about 5-10 minutes away. I've just got to take a quick photo of the beer and create the StreamYard thing, and then good to go. It's a Tassie beer. The brewery's called Albert Brewery, and it's a Baltic porter. I had I had chicken Kiev and baked potatoes and roast carrot and peas. It's pretty good. Only shit thing was is the Kievs lost a lot of the. You know how you get a heap of garlic in the Kievs. Sometimes it'll stay in, other times it'll pour out and go all over the bloody pan and stuff. Yeah, well, that's what happened. I lost a lot of the garlic, so I was a bit annoyed. But yeah, hit the like button, peeps, and I'll wrap this one up and I'll start the new one. Let's get another Christmas beer into us. So thanks for joining for this one, and hopefully we'll see you at the next. So yeah, give us about 5-10 minutes and I'll be back. Bye bye. Oh, hang on. I didn't give this a score. Come on, Sammy. What are you doing? I'm going to say 4.5. I like it. I think it's a little bit different to your standard hazy. That's what's cool about it. I need to try more of that Balmer hop and see if I get the same sort of berry character that I got. Yeah, it was quite nice. As I said, it was a little bit sweet and tart, but then it had sort of a slight touch of bitterness on the finish, so it sort of like balanced it out slightly. I'm out of here. I'll see you very shortly.